says, praise ye the Lord for the avenging of Israel, when the people willingly offer themselves. So they're going to eventually want to offer themselves, but it says when they're avenging Israel. So when the Lord is avenging Israel, they're going to be willingly trying to offer themselves. Oh, Yahweh Shai, they're going to be saying the name. Oh, you're going to get some saying. A lot of them going to be saying the name. Most of them won't.
Tell them how to spell it. They're going to be like,
it's over.
Yeah, it's going to be Mockingbird.
Right, it's going to parroting.
And also, that scripture says a fine man shall be the gold of Ophir. Not only are women going to be seeking after the man of the Lord, but you're going to have other men, you know, not meaning in a homo way, but you're going to have men trying to like say siblings, siblings of the elect, you know, the fathers of the elect. They're going to be wishing like, oh man, you know, I ain't never mean to say this or that. You know I always supported you. Just give me some food or keep me safe. You know, everybody's gonna try to cleave unto the Lord's chosen. When everybody else is you know, when their grandma just got their brains blown out through their forehead, they're gonna be looking at you. You cool, you know, Lord willing, whoever you are out there, the elect, you cool and you good, warm, got some clothes on. They out there with some shorts and a ragged T-shirt, starving. They're gonna be looking to you for salvation.
Right. What the brother said, he's gonna be asking, give you some food. Well, was you there when the Most High said in the scriptures, when he put the scriptures to fast? So you can practice that. The day you might have to not eat, them days you might not have to, you can't eat because you have to get away.
Oil?
Right. Oh yeah, can I get some of your oil? You know, no.
Right. The food they want to eat is physical, but we was trying to give them the spiritual food first, because this is what you need to survive off of. So our scriptures say, man shall not live off of bread and water alone.
Right.
You know, but the spirit, but from the spirit of the Lord or spirit of God, I forgot exactly how it's worded.
Every word that proceeded.
Yep, every word that proceeded at the Most High.
Right.
You know, because when it's out here like that, you know, y'all didn't want to listen when we're doing this right now. We're the lame niggas on Saturday that could have been out doing something like Oxay over there. We could have been breaking the laws or breaking bitches' backs.
Right.
You know, we could have been out on some bullshit, but we out here doing this. You know, so we whack right now. You know, we out here in the spirit, but when shit gets carnal out here, then y'all gonna want the spirit.
Right. Carnal and cold.
Yep. Carnal and cold.
Cold.
Because it's winter time right now, and winter lasts for a minute, and we don't know if we're gonna make it out this winter. Right. The Lord can destroy this whole place during this winter time.
I was looking at one of these articles, and I was in the car when I pulled up, and it said the world will be destroyed in 3 weeks, right? I was like,
hopefully.
Wow. Will it? You know, because that's being hasted today. Because hopefully it will be destroyed today, but we know it's not because the chip is not being instituted in a mass production or in a mass chipping. You know, so we gotta wait for the Lord, and then we talking about the women. The women, what they gonna do when that day come? When it's famine, when it's nothing out there, you gotta die there for them.
We read that.
Yeah,
they gonna spread their legs like wings.
But easily.
Oh wait, hold on, ain't they doing that right now?
And they gonna love to share.
Okay.
Right, they do it willingly.
For money, they do it for money, for fame now, but for them it's gonna be for survival.
Just for looks, bro.
Towards that angles.
Right. What David was saying?
You said it was
8 verse 9.
Okay, come. Okay. This is Amos chapter 8, starting from verse 9. And it shall come to pass in that day, saith Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai power, that I will cause the sun to go down at noon, and I will darken the earth.
Now the sun, you know, if you look at the sun, you know, at noon is about the highest peak, you know, it's going to be directly above, you know, that's where the sun is the brightest, you know. So the sun represents the height of, you know, Esau's kingdom, you know, right when it's about to be at its highest point. Go ahead.
Verse 9, about halfway through again. We'll have to start over. Verse 9, and it shall come to pass in that day, said Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai power, that I will cause the sun to go down at noon.
Right, so that would be odd for the sun to go down at noon, because that's when it's the brightest. That's when it's, you know, but you know when it's, you know, it's basically right above your head. So as soon as the sun goes up, you're gonna make it go down right at that, like boom, like just like that. We're just talking about Esau's kingdom.
And I will darken the earth in the clear day. Verse 10, and I will turn your feast into mourning and all your songs into lamentation.
Right, because everybody's basically enjoying all of Babylon, you know, having fun. How many fucking reality TV shows they gonna make and spin-offs of Desperate Housewives and Dot This and Desperate Wives of LA and Hip Hop. Hip Hop Flint and shit like that, and all these fucking loving hip hop shows, you know, because this place is just married. Just, you know, put it like this: you go on World Star Hip Hop, there's so much folly on there, you know. So all that shit, you know, everybody laughing and joking and all that Facebook and FaceTime and all these mannequin challenges, all that shit's gonna come to a cease, to a stop. Right. Right.
I'm gonna keep going. Verse 10 again. And I will turn your feast into mourning, and all your songs into lamentation, and I will bring up sackcloth upon all loins, and baldness upon every head, and I will make it as the mourning of an only son.
Right, baldness upon it. When do you shave your head? You shave your head when you're mourning. You know, so basically the Most High is going to say you're going to be in a terrible state where, you know, you're going to be like, damn, you know, so that's symbolic, you know, baldness upon your head, meaning you're going to be sad by the state that you're going through. Is that it on that?
Verse 11.
Oh, okay, we can go there still.
Okay, verse 11. Behold, the days come, saith Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai power, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor a thirst for water, but of the hearing of the words of the Lord.
They're going to cut off that internet. They get ready to censor. They got already censorship, or they got governments trying to censor. I mean, we brought that out about the government trying to censor on our video we did. It was trying to censor. Yeah, you got something to say?
You did you wind up mentioning how China is actually fining people for if they put out so-called fake news, that they're getting fined for like a certain amount of $1,000?
Yeah, like basically America is a communist country without saying it.
Right.
They have to keep up with a facade that you have liberty, which is something that's given to you by another authority, which they masqueraded as freedom, you know. So pretty much that's what America's has been, and it's going more into that right now, you know. It's like the silencing of the internet. Like, brothers always put together pieces with other movies or videos or alternative news that we might find, and now they're like copyright and restricting a lot of stuff, you know, and making it hard for brothers to edify, because they don't want people to relate to, you know. We use those sources for people to relate to this word, you know what I'm saying? So that's what the brother was mentioning, you know.
Right, because as soon as the video go up with the copyright infringement thing, it's already down. The brothers put it up within the next 10-15 minutes. So they got some type of troll army going through videos of the elders and brothers that see what's going on, because sometimes the thumbnail shows a video, and that may cue some shit up in they database or something in that act. You got something?
I was like, keep going on this.
Go ahead.
Verse 11. In Amos chapter 8, verse 11. Behold, the days come, saith Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai power, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor a thirst for water, but of hearing the words of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, and they shall wander from sea to sea, even from the north, even to the east.
East coast to the west coast. North, south, east, west. And, you know, because we're going to be off the streets.
Texas to Canada.
Texas to Canada.
North to Cali.
Canada to Canada, you know what I mean? East coast to Canada. You know, to the Arctic. You know we brothers ain't that far, but they're in Saskatchewan, you know, Winnipeg, you know. So, and what about the electors out there that's watching these videos, man?
But that goes also to the parable of the 10 foolish virgins, you know. 10 wise, 10 were foolish. And they was basically, you know, after they realized that, damn, you know, hey, give us some of your oil. You know, they was like, nah, let's let that be enough for us.
Right. Why would I do that, man? Because you was given a warning a long time ago.
Right.
Everybody knows about the Illuminati now. Everybody knows about that hey, I heard when I was young, and it scared the shit out of me that the world's gonna end. That scared the shit out of me when I was young. You know, I was about 10 to hear that. Never heard that before in my life, so I'm thinking it's gonna blow up. Why am I here? You know, don't know. So you don't know. All you know is what you live. But you know, we always been spiritual children all our life. So we know there was a power that's mightier than anything that probably that could save us. But we just didn't know. So you know, as years go on, we learned that it's gonna be certain parts of the earth that's gonna be destroyed. Right. Like America's gonna be obliterated.
Right.
Because of World War III. That's written in the scriptures in the Bible.
Everybody hates America.
Everybody hates America. The Bible even says, call it the whore in the Bible.
They gonna kill it.
They ain't talking about ancient Babylon. It's talking about these days, because it said it was written for our learning, and we still learning. And we learning that America's gonna be destroyed through the scriptures. That's how you filter these things through the scriptures, you know. And it's talking about a time, because we already know Babylon was already destroyed, the first Babylon, but it's calling this place another Babylon. That was brother.
This is Revelations 15 verse 1. And I saw another sign in heaven, great and marvelous, 7 angels having the 7 last plagues, for in them is filled up the wrath of God. And I saw as it were a sea of glass mingled with fire.
Yeah, the wrath of God. That's talking about those nuclear ICBM missiles. You know, that's the wrath. You know, Isaiah, he speaks of the Lord having an armory. You know what I'm saying? If one of you brothers can find that, it was like Isaiah or something. He said, the Lord has an armory. You know, the Lord said He uses men, and He also uses you know, creatures of the earth. He uses stormy winds and tempests. You know, volcanoes, earthquakes. You know what I'm saying? And he also, his biggest thing is he loves war. He's a man of war. You know?
Verse 2, Revelation 15 and 2. I saw as it were a sea of glass mingled with fire, and them that had gotten the victory over the beast, and over his image, and over his mark, and the number of his name, stand on the sea of glass, having the harps of God.
I'm sorry, before you go back. You know where I'm going back.
And I saw as it were a sea of glass mingled with fire.
Okay, see, saw a sea of glass mingled with fire. What would happen? He was ticking in the spirit on outer space. Looking down, right. And he's seen over the ozone layer. He's seen over the ozone layer. And what he saw was the ozone layer looking like glass, because it's a protection over the earth. And when he saw, that's why he said sea mingled with glass. Sea of fire mingled with glass. He saw the fire, it looked like it's in glass, encased, but that was the ozone layer he was looking through. So, and he saw America burning at that point. And hell, he saw parts of the earth burning. Go ahead.
Like say these major cities, if you see them from far away, like if you're driving into downtown Detroit, like when we're headed here, the city looks like it looks fake. You know, it looks like it looks like, I say it a lot, it looks like paper mache. Like the way these cities are built, it looks very odd and just it looks unnatural. You know, it looks just out of shape. You know, out of place. You know, that's why when John was looking down at it, it looked weird. You know, it looked like it was fire underneath the glass, just burning. Because all the shit that's down here, when this place catches fire, it explodes. The natural gas pipeline is gonna be going off, nuclear waste plants. You know, it's just gonna be a whole bunch of chain reaction explosions. So this place is gonna look. You're seeing it from a distance. It's not gonna look right. It's gonna look fucked up.
Yeah, this is Jeremiah chapter 50. I'm gonna start at 22. It says a sound of battle, and this I'm using this in relation to into relations of present day judgment. All right, a sound of battle is in the land and of great destruction. How is the hammer of the whole earth cut asunder and broken? How is Babylon become a desolation among the nations? I have laid the snare for thee, and thou art also taken, O Babylon, and thou wast not aware. And that's what's going to happen. Like the scriptures say, when there's peace, then sudden destruction should come. You know, it says, "Thou art found and also caught." You know, you're gonna get caught with your hand in the cookie jar. You know, trying to chip the Lord's chosen, His elect. You know, and establish a one world order. You know, and basically, you know, bring it to a close and establish it in as a solid, you know, a solid, I guess you can say, state. You know, or what's the word I'm looking for? It'll come to me. Basically, it says, verse 25, because thou hast striven against the Lord. And that's pretty much what Babylon does. Everything that they promote and they push forward is against the Lord. The Lord hath opened his armory and hath brought forth the weapons of his indignation. For this is the work of the Lord Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai of hosts in the land of the Chaldeans, which would be the higher ups, the elites. Come against her from the utmost border. Open her storehouses, cast her up as heaps, and destroy her utterly. Let nothing of her be left. And that's what's going to happen. Like the Lord is going to rile up those wars. Like you ever see a movie and they kill a guy. They think he's dead. The guy come secretly working in secret